Hi everybody, it's Trish. Welcome to my channel. I thought I would take you guys with me as I water all of my plants. We just had a pretty good shower. So as far as actually it might still be raining a little bit out here. It's gonna be a very wet summer. But I'm going to fill up my watering containers because I have a lot of containers. So it's just easier for me to fill those up. I have quite a bit of containers, hanging baskets under my porch so they don't get any rain, unfortunately. This is my wandering Jew here. Over here, I do have, it's probably got a little bit of rain. Maybe. It was my birthday over the weekend. So my son and my husband and my son's friend bought me some flowers in my vase over here. So there's those. I got these fuchsia plants on sale. I guess because they were damaged slightly. So I have my wandering Jew, I have my fuchsia plant, 2 fuchsia hanging plants actually. I have my asparagus ferns. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Sometimes to see where the containers at up here. Another asparagus fern. This one is kind of finicky. A little bit more. If I don't water it quite every day, it kind of gets bad. Here. Stinks again. This is a succulent plant that my son got. I made my hens and chickens there, and then I went to the antique store and got this little bucket, and my son got me these flowers for my birthday. So pretty. Okay, so I have all of my front porch stuff watered. Like I said, it just literally came down not too long ago. It was raining. There's still rain coming off of our trees. Still see the rain coming, dripping off of the pine tree. So we have had quite a bit of rain. So basically, you fill that top up there, up to the line, and then it drains down and waters from underneath. Got some, ooh, check that one out. Mosquitoes are bad out here. Strawberries. I was going to tell you about my watermelons. They are the sweetest tasting strawberries. Water my hanging plant here. Also, my topsy-turvy tomato plant is really looking kind of angry. I got the basil on top. I think it just doesn't have a whole lot in this pot for this plant. Again, I thought this was a different type of tomato when I put it in here. I didn't realize that it was this. I think it's the it's a yellow cherry tomato, I think is what it is. But I mean, my tomatoes are starting to turn, but it's got a lot of yellow leaves on it. My sunflowers over here are doing really good. All right, I'm gonna try to do this little garden tour without getting ate up by the blood-sucking mosquitoes, which are everywhere. But anyways, that is a cherry tomato, yellow variety, but it is yellowing a lot. But I am getting the basil on the top, so that's good. My chamomile, just basically, I did too much chamomile in one pot. I shall know not to do that next year. But I did put a tomato in there that I thought might die, but it actually looks like it's not doing half bad. I am getting a little bit of chamomile over there. There's some of my amaranth. Bugs are eating it. But I got my cosmos. My cosmos are growing pretty right there. I have a whole bunch of those. Oh my gosh, I wish you could see the mosquitoes that are going crazy right now. Okay, so I have the whole patch right here is all potatoes. We've actually dug up a couple of potatoes already and ate them because you can, it's like its own little root cellar in there. My blueberries over here are doing fabulous. I'm getting quite a bit. They're not as big as they normally are. Seems like I just plucked a bunch of them, so there's probably not gonna be any on there. And then my garden over here, my husband did a great drainage system in there, so actually it's not doing half bad. I mean, I've got watermelon coming up. I have sunflowers all throughout there scattered. I also have several rows of beans here. I have some squash over here. I have some corn in that back section there. So I really think that they're going to do okay. Alrighty, over here, I swear these mosquitoes are going to pack me off. In this little bed here, I have my parsley that's basically, or my oregano. Nope, none of those. My cilantro. The cilantro has gone to seed. I have some tomatoes in there that are growing, and some sunflowers in there. Kind of got knocked over by the rain. We just literally had. Let me show you over here in our little section here. So this is our little horseshoe. We've got 2 cables up so far. Eventually we'll get more. My amaranth is huge. My sunflower is huge. My tomatoes on the back are huge. These are all tea-like flowers for teas. I do have some, I think that might be dill in there. And I have some thyme over there growing nicely. And then in this bed here, of course, those all in the back row are all tomatoes. And then I have some pretty zinnias up front that are really coming in right now. I have some marigolds. I also have some pepper plants in there, and I really hope they're not drowned by all of what's going on there. But, so yeah, that's doing wonderful. Then we have our whole big open space here. You know, eventually we're putting in more beds, but this year we're just doing it as we have it. My amaranth here is wonderful. I got some cherry tomatoes there. More cherry tomatoes right there. Some pretty purple flowers down there. More sunflowers over there. I have this whole thing here is all cucumbers. And I haven't had any yet, but it's a whole lot of greenery. I do have some basil down there. I actually just here a little bit ago, I'm pretty sure I picked them all. There might be a couple of scragglers. But this is my yellow bean. I think I'm going to make some dilly beans with them, like the pickle and the beans. I have some okra that hasn't sprouted there yet. I have some more purple basil, some more zinnias, and more of my yellow beans. Or see if you can tell down there, I have some more. But I could probably pick one here. Yeah, it's a yellow bean. They're really tender, super good. And my tomatoes are doing well. Let's see. My sunflower, getting some more heads off of that. Sunflower, that was a volunteer sunflower. My Brad's Atomic grapes, they're looking pretty huge at the moment. My Brussels sprout is hanging in there. I'm afraid bugs are going to take it over, but I keep checking it every day. I got some tomatoes. This one's doing really good. This is that black tomato that I picked up from Baker Creek. It's starting to get a tomato put on it. And I got sunflowers in there as well. Let's see what else I have over here. Still my asparagus bed is growing. And my little fig tree is growing. I'm fixing to tear out majority of everything in here except for I'm going to leave my ginger and I think I have an eggplant in here. I really need to put more dirt in this, but my lettuce, I might get one head of lettuce out of that romaine, but then I'm going to probably tear it out because it's going to be all bitter. And then this is my experiment with my ladder and my tomato plant in the middle that's looking really kind of sad. But from over here, let me change the trajectory there. So there it is. All of those on the outside those are all tomatoes, right? And so they're going to grow up there. And I'll have that whole thing with tomatoes. And they're looking good. I've got quite a bit of green ones on there. Nice size tomatoes. And so I'm pretty pleased with my tomatoes. There's some nice looking ones right there. Keep checking the bottom, making sure they're not rotten. And there's some more over here at the bottom there. So my tomatoes are looking fabulous. Now this tomato here, I moved it out of a pot. It's a yellow tomato because it didn't like the pot. It looked like it wasn't doing very good. So I moved it. And then this here and that there, I actually cut a sucker and stuck it in the ground. And those are the two that really survived. The other ones kind of looked kind of sad. I did transplant some cucumbers in there, and they're actually doing okay. Got an eggplant, and look, I still have all this room to plant other stuff that I haven't planted yet. There we go, from the outside looking in. There's it is. It's getting there slowly but surely. I'm really hoping those cucumbers take hold and just go crazy up over my thing, and then my sunflowers over here will come up and look glorious. Glorious, glorious. So how about that garden tour in kind of after the post rain and the mosquitoes that are like god awful. They are thirsty. Yeah, so it's looking very pretty out here. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, but been kind of busy. My garden is getting there. I think this year is just going to be a work in progress. So yeah, we've got lots of plans. So yeah, that was it. Just a quick little video to show you kind of what's going on in the garden, because I know I haven't posted in a while and I apologize. And I was really gonna sit out here and talk to you guys a little bit more, but I can't because the mosquitoes are awful. So anyways, maybe I'll post another video real soon. If you haven't subscribed, do so. There'll be more garden tours to come. More exciting. Until I post another video, you guys have a great and wonderful rest of your day. Bye.